They are a set of 2 at what is going to be the lowest price ever. Producer Kevin, I think I'm correct in saying there's fewer than 2,000 of these. I believe, yes, 1,400 now, I'm being told. So a few of you have found this online. Let's reveal the price, the best value ever, at $24.96. Last call and last chance. We are not limiting quantities. When they are gone, they are gone. They are not returning anytime soon. You can benefit from a massive saving. They are designed to be used a number of ways. One of them is going to be on a post. If you have a fence, it's the perfect size, the perfect opportunity. You can mount them to a wall. Heavens, you can leave them on the surface. Chad, live in St. Petersburg, has the ability to bring, there it is. Chad, when we say a realistic flame effect, it really is very authentic.
Yeah, it's one of the most realistic flame effects I think I've ever seen. And I've been presenting flame effect type of lighting for literally the 14 years I've been here. This technology's changed. I'm going to break this one apart so you can actually see the inside before the lights come down. And then we have the wonderful Leah tonight working the jib operator and doing the lights tonight. But you can see on the inside is a motherboard, a computer chip. And so all I've done is taken that filter off and that cage off to show you actually how it's made, because all of these are LEDs all the way around. And when the lights come down and when I put my hand over the top, you see how they sort of light up? But take a look at the sort of inside of that. You can see the copper and the metal on the inside. That is the computer board. That's the computer chip on the inside. This is an algorithm. The light doesn't go up to the same spot every time. I'm looking at the monitor, sorry, I'm not looking at you. But every time it goes up to a different point, all right? And so that means it looks like a real flame, like you're at one of those big amusement parks. I'm gonna show you this and I'm gonna build it back together when the lights come down so you can actually see how it comes to life. There's a bunch of them, but the one in my hand is the one I took apart. And so then look, I put this white filter over it, which is like a diffuser, all essentially, right? And then I put the cage over it, which has the windows on it, so it looks like real glass, although you can't break it, it's not real glass. This is the sconce version of this. Now I could take that same sconce portion off and make the post cap on it if I want to as well. And that's how that works. So I get to choose the base once I get it home. You get all the features and all the benefits to it, but all I do is pop that bottom off like this, and then I'm able to pop on, and I got it right here, pop on the actual square base to make it a post cap if I want to put it on the fence or on the staircase or on the railing, or I can just leave it flat on a tabletop to create that tablescape. There's your solar panel on top. Adam, as long as it gets the sun during the day, this is one of the longest running batteries. I don't want to say I sleep a long time, but it's still on when I wake up.
But you know, Chad, older solar lights from, you know, yesterday's technology just don't. They kind of fade. They're not bright enough. These give you the brightness, the warmth, and that incredible ambiance that a simulated flame does. We did just fall under 1,400. I have over 350 orders being placed as we speak, so soon we'll be under 1,000, obviously limited quantity. If you want to jump on in, we've never been at this price. We're at $24.96. If you want to buy several of them, you can do. This might be either side of the garage, it might be at the side of the front door, the back door, the side of the house. If you have a fenced area, again, these will fit perfectly on the posts. As Chad was saying, you're getting all these different options in the way that you want to mount it. So you've got lots of great opportunity. It's that really nice styling, which is going to fit and work with so many house decor in terms of the way your house looks, the way it's styled on the exterior, the elevation. It's certainly going to look fantastic. Chad showed you there is that solar cell at the top, bigger than normal, bigger than average, and that's important. It's absorbing more of the sun's energy and it's holding on to it for longer, and it's helping to power this through the night. 6 minutes or sellout. As we fall under 1,300 left now. Over 400 orders are being placed. hsn.com, the HSN app, scanning the QR code. I mean, Chad, look, ultimately, it's the best of both worlds. It's a fantastic product, and tonight, before it sells out, it's a fantastic price.
Yes, and it's the one that comes on whether you're home or not, right? You can be on vacation, the sun controls it. So it has a photo cell, so it knows when it's dark and it knows when it's light out, when the sun's up or when the sun's down. And that automatically reads it and comes on all by itself. You're not moving a timer around or now it's daylight savings, I gotta go adjust it, nothing like that. And it's also free because the power is by the sun, not by you taking it inside to recharge it. When you first open the box and get it home, you're just going to flip one switch right underneath. That's it. Once you flip that switch, then you're going to go ahead and put this right back like this. And that's all you have to do, and you're done with it. You hang it up, you never think about it again. Every single time you look out that kitchen window or that living room window, or you drive up the driveway when you're coming home, you're gonna notice this beautiful sconce here on the front of your garage, or your mailbox post even. You can use the other cap. Yes, I'm telling you, flank your walkway, right? Flank the stairs going up to your house, or either side of the garage door or the shed door, right? Anybody would love this. And the brilliant thing is, it's not actually a flame. So it's never hot, right? So you're not worried about it. And it's not a candle. It doesn't blow out in the wind. And even if the power went out at your home, you can grab these and bring them inside for that romantic evening when there's no electric, right? So they're dual purpose as well. Any of your solar lighting, I always recommend that trick. Power outages, you can always bring them inside because they have juice. But this is the one. GB is Georgia Brown, right? So GB Home and Garden is Georgia Brown. She's our wonderful designer extraordinaire. And she thought, you know what? I'm so sick of those flicker flame lanterns looking so cheap, quite frankly. So she went to work with the engineers, the computer engineers, and they built an algorithm, just like you see at the big amusement parks, to create that realistic flame. You notice how it's not going just to the same height every time? Because flames go to different heights. It goes to a different point all along that path every single time it goes up, and it's all the way around, 360 degrees. So no matter which way you approach this or leave this or neighbors, everyone gets to enjoy this ambiance. Adam, to get 2 of these is a great place to start. Given the great deal that you're doing tonight, if you can swing a second set, I only say this, a second set, because now imagine 4 along your railing of your deck or your dock or your patio to create even more of that flicker flame experience where your neighbors go, well, who do they think they are?
You will be the envy of the neighborhood, there's no question about it, because ultimately for an exterior light, although a solid light is really nice, obviously, there's a certain sensibility to having a flickering flame, right? It really is. It harkens back to an older time. It's very romantic. It looks wonderful, and it adds that curbside appeal. It adds so much more to the outside of your house. 2 for $24 and change. You can buy as many sets as you want. Easy installation, long life. And one of the things that shocked me is what Chad said. You said, Chad, over 50, am I making that up? Over 50 LEDs in this?
Oh yeah, so it's 360 degrees all the way around. And so and LEDs last at least 50,000 hours. And so that's like over a decade. And you never replace a light bulb, you never replace a battery, you never plug this in, you never have to worry or think about this again. It is meant to live outside. In fact, it sort of has to be because of the solar cell on top. It needs the sun to charge up, and then it lasts all night long. The flicker flame effect on this or any other lighting actually uses the least amount of juice. Just a sort of a fact. That's amazing. So flicker flame is long lasting. You get to choose the base once you take it out of the box. You get all the bases you need. You get the screws and the mounting hardware if you want to secure these, like the sconce, you'd want to mount that right. So you're able to use the included hardware that we give you. The same thing with this. There's 4 holes in that post. If you want to screw it down to the end of your railing, you can do that as well. Everything is in your box, though. You have nothing to worry about. You flip one switch when you get it out of the box. They start to charge, and they come on every single night. They go off every single day. You don't flip a switch. You don't call a neighbor to come help you when you're on vacation. And when the bad guys are by your house when you're on vacation, they think somebody's home because the lights are on, right? And this is the one that also isn't intrusive, that the HOA isn't calling and saying, turn your lights down, they're too bright. This is the one that people gravitate towards because it's just calming and relaxing, and the ambiance that it creates, Adam, honest to goodness, this is the one people need.
Well, Mr. Chad Allen, we are going to let you go and celebrate the final 40 minutes of your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks, producer Kevin. I'll see everybody later this week up in PA.
We cannot wait. Thank you, Chad. I also want to do a quick shout out to Leah on cameras in St. Petersburg, Florida. Leah, we love you. You're doing the most amazing job as always. I know Kelsey and Trevor and Jazzy and Kimmy. And who else have I missed, Kevin? Who is it, Dan? Jorge's there? Oh my gosh, the whole team's there. Big hello and sending all of our love from Westchester. I miss you. Okay, we're going to continue on. The show must go on with our final item of the night. What is it? Well, you got to stick around to see. I'll show you after this.
Starting off our 48th birthday celebration this year with a splash